I don't know if y'all know, but some of y'all friends is secretly recruiting y'all to be a fucking lesbian. Some of y'all friends got y'all in a lesbian boot camp training, and y'all don't even know it. I notice when women speak about good things of men, single women get online and they call them a pick-me. And they be like, girl, you doing too much for that man. Couldn't be me. They don't want you to do nothing nice for a man. But every weekend they calling you up so y'all can have girls night. Or you up around lunchtime so y'all can have mimosas. They want to get your ass drunk. And then y'all start taking pictures to make it look like y'all goddamn couple. But if you used to do that with a man, they'll call you a pick-me. But every weekend they hit you up. Watch them girlfriends that's hitting you up every weekend. And then they take pictures making it look like y'all lovers and shit. They got y'all in fucking lesbian boot camp training. I'm telling y'all, next thing you know, gonna get you drunk, they're gonna be fucking you.
If women find out who y'all really are at the core and they know what I know and they stop dealing with you, let's see who go crazy first. Let's see who destroy the world. Now, y'all can either humble yourself. Every tongue shall confess and every knee shall bow that the true God is feminine energy, and y'all get in y'all place like you're supposed to be, all right? Or you burn in hell on the inside when that don't give you shit. I'm gonna make y'all simps and proud simps, man. Shit. Man, I'm Russell Wilson, man. That's what's up. You got your queen, baby. I'm gonna turn all y'all into simps. A queen is born with the power that is necessary to make her a queen. The male cannot create that. So the idea that a queen can't be a queen unless she has a king is false. Let me show you why. The queen is the most powerful piece on the chessboard because she is free to move in any direction. No piece on the chessboard can move like the queen. Looks don't make you a queen. So I put a lot of women on game about the queen being the most powerful.
Non-chess players, let me talk to you for a minute. The queen is not the most powerful piece on the chessboard. It's the most versatile piece on the chessboard. In other words, it can move in directions that every other piece can't. A rook can move longitude and latitude. A bishop can move diagonally. A knight can move in an L shape, 1 up and 2 over, or 2 up and 1 over. Firstly, a queen cannot move the way a knight can. Secondly, if you lose the game, it's because your king was compromised, not the queen. Thirdly, any piece that can go behind enemy lines and retrieve a POW is most certainly the most powerful piece.
What are your thoughts when you see like the city girls bringing like over sexualism and it like basically what they call pussy power?
Well, it's a false idea of quote unquote power, because what they're actually doing is promoting women to continue to go out there and have sex. That is not the power of pussy. The power of pussy is limiting access to it. And sexual freedom and sexual power for the woman is being able to realize that you have the power to reject and deny, not to just go willy-nilly, oh, I did this, I got wet ass, this, that, and the other one. So it's just another alternative to push people on the lower echelons to keep having sex to produce slaves. That's really what the ultimate objective is. So, I'm not for the city girls or the WAP. I'm not for all of that.
A few moments later.
In order for you to touch this, I'm gonna need some money. For you to get my number, I'm gonna need some money. And if you want to lay with me, I'm gonna need some money. Before we go on there, I need some money.
Well,
some money.
Okay. Here's the reality of it. Men pursue women. You only want something because you ain't got it, right? And you only pursue something because you want it. People pursue that which is of value. Men come to take. Women have resources. Women are a resource to men. I don't know any resource that's free. I don't know no food that's free. I don't know no success story that was obtained for free. I don't know none of this equipment that y'all got for free. None of it. Women are just like this equipment, right? Men compare women to cars all the time. Last time I looked, you had to purchase a car. right? So the only thing that men actually have to bring to the table is finances. They want something from you. It's better that you charge them for it as opposed to giving it away under some idea of love. So, baby, send him your cash app.
A few moments later.
Why are men so concerned with women's body count, but men's body count are twice as much, but obviously don't matter?
Well, here's the thing. You have to understand that there's a great difference between males and females. Men and women are not the same. You are not equal. Okay? Men mark their territory. The higher your body count is, the less likely he can bond you to him as his property, right? Men are takers by nature. They take energy. That's what they do. So the more men that you're with, the more value you lose because you got so many men taken from you, right? After they done took so much from you, what do you have to offer after that? Nothing. So, as a woman, why would you want a high body count? Why would you want so many men taken from you? So that you can be depressed, you can have anxiety, you can have all of these demons inside of you.
You can go anywhere to get the lies, but I know you came here to get the truth. Welcome to the Alphasphere.
Welcome to the Alphasphere, the only place on the planet that's totally engulfed in positivity and totally submerged in alpha energy. I'm your host, Dr. BOA.
I want y'all to think about the delusion and cross-speaking of the modern woman. And that's an OG modern woman right there. Think about the delusion of what she's saying. On the one hand, she don't like the WAP. But then she turns around and promotes the exact same thing that the WAP promotes. Charge for it.
Charge for it.
Make them pay for it. Wait a minute now. Don't you get no high body count now. Don't you do that now. Don't you get no body count now. But charge for it. Don't you be with no man based on some false idea of love. You make them pay for it.
Here's the thing about it. That false idea of love keep you in a relationship for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Selling it gonna keep you in and out of different beds all the time. So when you think about the purpose in even adhering to anything a woman says, it reminds you that you shouldn't put yourself in a relationship where the woman's in a position of power. See, this is the type of nonsense that a woman who's in a position of power will get out here and spew. She believes that she can dictate the relationship that you in with her. And for a woman, a legal marriage is like money. If you make the money and then you legally marry a woman, she all of a sudden becomes the breadwinner. Like you're going out winning the bread, but she reaps the benefits, reaps the power benefits of being the breadwinner because now you have put her on the hook. You have put her in the position of breadwinner.
60% of married people feel lonely in their marriages.
Why?
Because they married people they were in love with, but who did not match their life assignment. Then once they get into marriage, when all the butterflies and the romantic stage of marriage is over, they have nothing in common. Not everyone that comes into your life is supposed to be your spouse.
That is true.
See, that's the problem with dating. And I was even texting someone this morning who was like, man, I like this woman. It's a guy. I like this woman, but there's a match. But you know what? I'm not proud physically of who this person is. I'm like, stay away.
So you cannot be dealing with a woman who, I tell men all the time, man, if you ain't no P, you cannot be dealing with a woman who make more money than you because you ain't going to have the confidence. You ain't going to have the confidence to deal with the woman from position of power. It ain't going to be in you. You ain't going to be able to do it. Like you're going to suffer in the area of confidence if you ain't got the pimp principles in you, man. You deal with a woman who make more money than you, you're going to falter, brother. You ain't going to be able to do it.
This probably gonna get me unfollowed, but here it is anyway. I don't want to hear nothing else about black women being the most disrespected person in America. I don't want to hear it no more. Because until we ready to address the real tea, which is we disrespect ourselves on a level that's astronomically higher than any other race attempting to disrespect us. We follow anybody with a pink, purple, blue front lace wig on. Our morals and mindset is not the same as our grandparents or our grandmothers, and we done abandoned anything and everything to do with decorum and gentleness and femininity. Like, all of that is just a thing of the past, but then we wonder why we so disrespected. That's a whole fool. The truth is, you get what you give. And before anybody can learn to respect you, you must lay the blueprint of how you want to be respected. Ain't nobody taking us seriously when all we promote is turning our tails up in the sky and twerking and shaking it like a skunk. We need to get back to what matters, but the truth is we play too much. We want to be entertained all the time, and half of us can't entertain a viable conversation of substance for longer than 20 minutes because our attention span is so low. I already know they're gonna say this video is hating, and I'm a hater, but guess what? I am. I'm hating on the fact that the most beautifully created women on the face of this earth have now been brought low and made to be cartoon characters. Just something for everybody to laugh at. But guess what? They're not laughing with us. They're laughing at us. And I'm definitely hating on that.
Well spoken, well stated, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. There are women out here who understand that. So when we hear that all women are a certain way or all women are a certain, man, listen, there are women out here who, and the problem is the majority of men are simps. The simping is the real problem. The majority of men are simps. The majority of men are simps, and they will allow a woman to do little things that they know they don't want her to do. And then they're allowed to do bigger things that they know they're not allowed to do. And then they're allowed to do huge things. And then after that, by the time you get used to letting a woman get away with shit, man, she can get away with anything. At a certain point, a woman can get away with anything. There's nothing you're going to do about it. You're not going to say anything about it. You've already let her get away with enough. And so it's going to get to the point where you're going to start letting her get away with anything. But you know what? Let's talk about some things, man. Let's talk about some things. You got to stop putting a woman in a position that her ass don't deserve. And you a fool if you let her some kind of way fool you into believing she earned a position that she don't deserve. If she don't deserve it, she didn't earn it. Your ass gave it to her. Man, stop trying to turn her into a housewife. Stop putting a woman in your life that don't bring that into your life but herself, her body. The only woman who could just bring her body to my life is a woman who ain't never had nobody else touch that body. You understand? If I'm the first one, let me tell you something. If I'm the first one to insertion, she can get over here to the left, baby girl. Get over here. You could be over here. Get over here to the left. Stand over there. I'm gonna put you over there in their prize possession area over there. But when the last time you met one of them? Last time I met I was 17. No, you know what? I can't say that. I met one probably about 4 years ago. But she was too young. You know what I'm saying? She was too young. She was 20. Just too young. You know, and also it wasn't really even the fact that she was too young. Her mom and dad weren't together. You know what I'm saying? They had been together, but her mom and dad wasn't together. And her mom was her dad's side chick. And so I was like, nah, it ain't in her. Yeah, she ain't been with nobody, but it just hadn't happened in her life. It wasn't in her. You know what I'm saying? To be the type of woman that, so it's not just about her not being with anyone. All those things have to line up. And if they don't line up, you know what I'm saying? Like my brother SJ said, I tell you, men, all the time, your life is your first business. Before you can go into any business and be successful, you got to make your life a business. Everybody in your life is an employee. Everybody has a responsibility in your life. I'm talking about your family, your woman, I'm talking about down to your children. Everybody has a responsibility, and everybody only get compensated if they do their responsibility. The responsibility of them is whatever you issue it out to be. It could be different for you, different for me, different for SJ, different for GMB, different for Famo. It could be different for all of us. The bottom line is you have to control the direction of your life, and everybody that's in it got to follow that direction, or their ass gonna get left behind.